Hey there, cats and kitties. I'm the Blues Man, sXeblues, and this is going to be a brief little review for the DC Comics New 52, issue number 2 of Catwoman. Really good issue, following in the stead of the first one. This actually begins a couple days after the first one ended, and as we see, Batman and Catwoman are still, up to their, shall we say, midnight liaisons, as it were. And Batman's actually showing concern for Selina because, ever since issue number 1, when her apartment was blown sky high by, seemingly random thugs wearing skull masks, she's been a nonstop engine. She's just not taking time to look around and really see what's going on around her. And it turns out there's a motivation behind this. But she ends up going after that painting we first hear mentioned in issue number 1, the Russian clans that are vying for it. It's not really of any monetary worth. It's actually like a status symbol. Whichever clan possesses the painting is actually kind of like seen as the top dog. So she makes off with it and decides to put two clans against each other. But before then, she actually stops back at her friend and confidant Lola's pad, and Lola is someone else who's actually concerned for her because, as we saw in issue number 1, a part that I decided not to mention in my review of it, to keep it sort of a surprise, she actually seems to have a revenge motive against one of the Russian mob bosses. Apparently this cat, hurt severely or killed someone very close to Selina, and she's, out for vengeance, out for blood. So, clearing that with her friend, she sets up a meetup between these two Russian clans that will potentially want the painting. Conveniently enough, at a gala event held by Bruce Wayne, and we find out that Bruce is actually not only aware that, the woman in blonde wig disguise is Selina Kyle, but that Selina Kyle is Catwoman, and she's apparently oblivious that Bruce Wayne is Batman. So basically, she pits these two clans together successfully. The guns are drawn. Bruce Wayne almost inadvertently walks into the blaze of fire, but Catwoman stops him, and she throws a firecracker in to get the guns blazing, so that this mob boss will be effectively whacked. And she makes off with the money and the painting, figuring her day is won, and goes back to sort of celebrate with her friend Lola, and that is when her world shatters around her again. I won't ruin that because it is definitely price of admission. Get the book, you have to see it. So to stick with showing a page in this particular book, I love the page where she actually makes off with that painting. This old guy, he wakes up and there's a little post-it note, and it says, "The painting is ugly, but I know you're going to want it back. I'll be in touch." Very true, Catwoman true to form. So essentially, I'm going to be rating this 4 out of 5 because it is an excellent read, highly recommended, and that's going to be all I have to say on it, so I'll catch you later. Peace.